So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now, and all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Z4 Games, and I'm profiling to you guys an update to my Sacred Beast deck. Now the reason I'm profiling this is because Monarch Stormforth went to 3 on the recent ban list, and that is a good addition to the deck, just because having 3 Monarch Stormforth means that even going second, you have a way to get a Sacred Beast on the field while also disrupting your opponent in a nice unique fashion by just tributing their monster off your Dark Sun Beast, which can then get you to your Sacred Beast and so on and so forth. So that's it and done. Let's get into it. There's a lot of text in this deck which I'll explain to you as I get to them, and a lot of ways to help summon the Sacred Beasts via their own summoning conditions and not relying solely on the Dark Summoning Beast, which at first was a hindrance to the deck and has been a hindrance to the deck, but I feel like if you build it in a way like I'm going to present to you guys now, it just adds a bit more flexibility to the deck, allowing you to get more ways to summon your phantasmal gods. So first off, we have 2 Raviels, 1 YUGIOH and 2 Haman. I've always played this ratio just because I feel like it is the most consistent and best ratio. You get the best ones at multiples and then the worst one at 1, which is annoying because UI is my favourite in terms of design. But these are the best ones. Haman's ideally the best one of them all, just because it gives you protection by being in defense mode, redirecting attacks and inflicts burn damage, and it's probably one of the easiest ones to summon ideally, depending on which engines you're playing. UI is the worst just because its attack points depend on the graveyard and continuous traps, but we do play a few continuous traps to just help stop abilities and problematic monsters on the field, while also giving you protection and then granting UI attack points. So that's that ratio there. Next, move on to the Dark Summoning Beast. You have to play him at 3 no matter what, because Dark Summoning Beast is your consistency and your best way to get the Sacred Beasts onto the field by just tripping it itself off. Next, we're playing 1 Phantom of Chaos. This essentially lets us copy any monster in the graveyard that we need to at the time. Mostly Dark Summoning Beast. You can resolve a Dark Summoning Beast and next turn just summon Phantom of Chaos and then copy that and then get another Sacred Beast onto the field. So almost allowing one Dark Summoning Beast to summon 2 gods in a unique way. Next we're playing 1 Stygian Street Patrol. I don't want to clog too much on this. I found like when I was playing multiple copies I was just bricking with it, and so I'm only playing the 1 copy just because we have many ways to send it to the graveyard when we need to, so you only need to really resolve 1. Next we're playing 3 copies of Phantom Skyblaster. This is your other way to summon your Raviel to the field. So yeah, we're getting into the ways of summoning the gods via their own effects. So Phantom Skyblaster is one of the best ways to summon Raviel. Just giving you tokens onto the field to help you summon your Sacred Beast. And if you play an extra deck, you can use the tokens for those as well. I don't play an extra just because the way I play Sacred Beast is just I want to win with the Sacred Beast and that's it. So I don't really rely on an extra deck or need to use one. Next we're playing 1 Tour Guide and 2 Fiendish Rush Rhino. This helps you not only get 2 monsters on the field to summon your Sacred Beast Raviel, but also by sending Rush Rhino to the graveyard, you can then send another Fiend to graveyard. So this can be a Dark Summoning Beast to search you a god. This can be Stygian Street Patrol to summon a Dark Summoning Beast. You can see as it goes. And then we're moving to the end of the monsters with my Haman engine, which is 3 copies of Valkyrie Drit and 1 copy of Valkyrie Verte. You can reduce the copies of Drit. This is solely in here so that you can resolve your Goddess Skull's Oracle while also deck filling the deck. Literally, so Drit can search you Verte, which then When that goes, you can set Verte, so that way when it goes, you get your Drit, and Drit can search you something else if you play something else. But this is really it. You could, though, as I said, reduce the copies of Drit to 2, because you really just want to resolve one Drit, because then the Verte summons the second Drit, and then that's it. You're not going to be bricking on many Drits. But I also want to see this as soon as possible to help again resolve my Goddess Skulls Oracle, because 1 Oracle equals 3 continuous spells, which then, as you can see, that's 3 sacrifices for your Haman. Next, moving on to spells, we're playing 3 copies of Fallen Paradise and 1 copy of Terraforming. You need to see Fallen Paradise, but I don't want to play 2 Terraformings, because then that is 5 Fallen Paradises, and I don't want to brick on Fallen Paradise, especially when I'm drawing off it. I don't want to be drawing into more copies of it, because then that's just like a waste of a Fallen Paradise effect, in a way. But you need to get to Fallen Paradise because it is your Sacred Beast protection. Next, we're playing 1 Phantasmal Martyrs. This card was terrible when it first came out, and then 1 Fallen Paradise and Dark Summoning Beast came into play. This card became okay, because the effect is that if you have either Haman or Uriah on the field, you banish two or more cards from your hand. You banish your whole hand, but you have to have 2 or more cards in your hand. Banish your hand, and then you get to you're sending your entire hand to the graveyard, so it's okay. So you send your hand to the graveyard, and then you summon 3 Phantasmal Martyr tokens, which then, the cool thing is that if you have a Dark Summoning Beast in your hand when you resolve this, you send your hand, you summon 3 tokens, then you banish Dark Summoning Beast to add Raviel to hand, tribute your 3 tokens to summon Raviel. And if you have Fallen Paradise, you haven't used it yet, you can use that, draw 2 cards, and then you essentially need to replenish your whole hand and got a god on the field. So Phantasmal Martyrs is a pretty cool tech. I'm just trying it out just to see how it goes. But the theory in there is there. Next, we're playing 1 copy of Magic Planter. This helps get more continuous trap cards in the graveyard easier. So that way, and while netting you 2 cards, and that way your UI is getting more attack points. And then we're going into the Goddess engine now. So 2 Oracle Skulls, 1 Guidance, and 1 Verdict. This is literally here just to help you summon your Haman, nice and easy. As I said, if you have a Valkyrie in play, you activate Oracle as Verdict. You play Verdict, add Guidance, then you add Verdict, Redundance, and then that's it. 1 card literally net you 3 continuous spells, as long as you have a Valkyrie in play. That's why we're playing the low level ones, and then you get to tribute them all to summon Haman. So it's a nice little engine here, and I'm trying out just to again summon Haman. And to run up the spells, 3 Monarch's Storm 4. For the reason why this update is coming to you guys, the main reason why this update is coming to you. Monarch's Storm 4, sacrifice a monster your opponent controls that turn to tribute summon one of your monsters. And then you can do that, summon your Dark Summoning Beast by tributing your opponent's monsters. What more can you want? Now, moving on to traps, we're playing 3 Metal Riftlet Slimes and 1 Cyber Shadow Gardener. This is purely in here for monster trap protection, while also being continuous traps as well, to help you summon your Uriah and actually give them some attack points as well. And to round up the traps, we're playing 3 copies of Venus Chain, a continuous trap that stops monster effects. It's pretty handy, and also helps stops attacks as well, giving you protection, and then to help you summon your Uriah as well, while also being Magic Planter food. And to round up everything is the only 2 cards in my deck, which is the Armor Tile Chaos Phantasm. It's literally the only thing I would ever summon in this deck, just because, as I said before, the whole point of this deck is to just win with the Sacred Beast, use the Sacred Beast to win. That's literally my game plan with this deck. But that, guys, is the deck. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below what you think about this deck, what you think about the engines that I'm playing. I'd like to hear your thoughts. A lot of thought went into this profile, into this deck build, and the concepts behind it. So again, I hope you all enjoyed the concepts. So as I slowly get the deck together. So let's get all the gods on the in the picture. Yeah, that guys is again the deck. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time guys, as always, happy dueling.
What's up YouTube, Dad here from YUGIOH. Thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit that big thumbs up button in the bottom corner as well. And don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you click that notification bell as well so you know every time one of our new videos goes up. Throughout the whole year of 2019, we're going to have more deck profiles, duels, and of course pack openings for you guys to watch and enjoy the entire year round. So stay tuned for more, and as always guys, happy dueling.